Hello everyone, and good afternoon or good morning, whichever it is to you. Today we are going to be learning about the artist Jeff Koons. So who is Jeff Koons? Let's find out. So he is an American artist, and he's not only an American artist, he's an American pop artist. So pop art, remember, is something that when you look at it, it's something that you should recognize. It's things that are familiar to people. And the thing that Jeff Koons is most famous for, or most known for, are his balloon animal sculptures. Are they actually made of balloons? No, they're sculpted out of different kinds of materials, and they're actually hard to the touch. But they look like balloon animals. They're super shiny, they come in lots of different colors, and his balloon dog is very recognizable to many, many people, and now even to us. So kind of learning about that balloon dog, which is also one of my favorite sculptures, we are going to learn how to create our very own balloon dog. The cool thing about this is all shapes that we know. Ovals will be our friend today, and we will do a Jeff Koons balloon dog. So join me. Let's get started. Woohoo! Today's materials are going to be pencil, a piece of paper, anything that you want to add color with, whether that's crayons, colored pencils, so colors, or even if you want to paint it, you can. And I like to outline everything, so I always write black marker. So if you plan on outlining, grab some sort of black marker. Let's get started on this Jeff Koons balloon dog. Like a balloon animal, so love it so much. Okay, we're gonna start on the body. And I will say, for this project, it is a lot of ovally type shapes, especially this shape where we touch, bring it down, bring it back up. We're doing that quite a lot, so hope you're good at ovals. I know you are, so that's why you'll do it at this project. So we're gonna start with the body. So we're gonna do this long oval, kind of in the middle of our paper. Long oval for the balloon dog's body. For the legs, we're actually not going to do like 4 individual legs, but we'll have the main leg and then this kind of leg this one's overlapping it. We can't see all of this leg, it's being covered. So whole leg and this little piece of leg. All right, so we're going to touch the body, bring this kind of curved oval shape down and up. And for the overlapped leg, I'm gonna touch the very tippy tip bottom. So not over here, that's not the bottom. This is the bottom of that shape. Bring it up. And we'll end it right next to, there's that little bit of space right next to it. And we're gonna do the same thing for the other set of legs. So we'll start with all of the leg that we can see. And then we'll touch the very bottom, bring it out, and up and touch. All right, so we got the legs, very nice. Now for the tail, so you'll just decide which side the tail's on. I'm gonna choose the side I have a little less room on. I have less room over here than I do over here, so I'm gonna put the tail over here. So I'm just gonna go over to where the tail is, make another little oval-y shape, and touch. And on balloon animals, sometimes you get this little extra part kind of towards the end of it. So we're gonna draw that on as well. And that's just a little kind of skinny little bump like that. Perfect. All right. And then we're gonna work on the neck. Can't forget the neck and the head. So the neck and the head and the ears. So for the neck, obviously it's gonna go on this side. I'm gonna bring that up and over, back down. Okay, check on the neck. Now for the nose and head area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna touch kind of like the top of this part, and I'm gonna bring it over and back. And you wanna leave a little bit of space for the nose, little tie part. Okay, so I got that. I'm just gonna bring that over, around. When you run into the line, you will stop. Very good. And then for the little nose, that's like where you tie the balloon. You know, the little tie of the balloon. So we're just gonna go out, over, and then in again. So these are both angled lines. So angle, down, angle. That's the little nose of the balloon dog. And now for the ears. The ears are exactly like the legs, where we're gonna draw the main one. It's just a smaller version of the legs, basically. We go up, touch the top, and make the second one, just like that. Alrighty, so now what we need to do is we have the balloon dog's shape, but we need to make it look like it's shiny, like a balloon, right? So to make things look shiny, we need these reflective areas. When something is shiny and reflects, it always reflects like a light colored line. For example, even on my pencil right now, it's kind of shining. So you can see all these little white lines. We know in real life, my pencil's not actually has any white on it. It just looks like it has white lines because it is reflecting and shiny. So that's a good example. Even if you look around anything in your house, anything that is reflective and shiny will have like a little white line on it. Super cool fact. So for this, these will be kind of like ovally shaped as well. Since everything's oval, we got to keep the oval theme. So on this leg, we're going to do kind of a skinny little oval reflection here. And maybe one over here, skinny oval reflection. Make it shiny. And make a really small one on this leg because I can't see all of it. And maybe I'll put another one right here, kind of smaller still. The back is going to have a really big shiny reflection line. Shiny reflection line, still an oval, more like a spaghetti noodle, kind of. And one on the tail, little spaghetti noodle. That one's not a noodle anymore, sorry. And maybe a small. So each shape is gonna get its own little reflection. So on the neck, little oval reflection. And on the head, little shiny, shiny. I'll skip that since that's just the tie. It's not usually shiny. And then I'll make it shiny here. Very nice. Okay. And so that is the basic shape. I'm going to go ahead and outline it real quick, and then we'll move on after that. Okie dokie. And so the cool thing about balloon animals is they really can be any color because it is a type of balloon. So usually those long sticks, and they fold them all up and becomes into a balloon animal. So I'm going to color mine kind of a different way. This is how I usually like to color things after I outline. I pick a color. So I'm going to use a marker and a crayon, but you can really use anything. You could paint this project, color this project, whatever you want to use. I was going to say one didn't work, but it would work anyway. I was about to make something up, and it's not true. I'll make a red one. So what I really like to do is I'll actually get my marker, and I like to do a second outline. I actually did that on this too in pink. You can see how I have kind of like a pink marker line, and then I colored it in with crayon. I do this on a lot of different things. You don't have to, but it is kind of something fun that if you've never tried it before, give it a try. It kind of changes the look of your artwork a little bit. But if you don't have markers, don't worry about it. And sometimes I'll actually even do this just by pressing harder, like with a crayon or a colored pencil. I'll just kind of just press a little harder, and it will make a darker color. All right, well, I'll finish this up and we'll move on. All right, and the whole time you are avoiding the white spots. Those white spots will stay white no matter what. You see, it stays white. The reflective shine spots. The shiny, shiny. All right, and now I just gotta find a red, which I did. And now I'm just gonna color it in. You know, like I said before, just be really careful of trying not to color in those reflection spots like I accidentally did here. Luckily, little tiny mistakes, no one's gonna notice. But, you know, try not to color in the whole things. Try to go around them the very, very best you can. And one of the last things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some really cool design, something to do with my background. On my last one, I had made a lot of really cool zigzaggy lines in a couple different colors. I might do the same thing here, or maybe I could do stripes or polka dots, or just something to kind of fill out the artwork. Cool type of pattern. I have been really into zigzags lately. I don't know why. Polka dots were my favorite for a long time, and now zigzags are kind of like, they're kind of winning my heart over. I don't know why, but I do like them. So I'm just gonna throw some of those in there. And maybe time for a color switch. Maybe I'll do pink. Throw some of that in. They can overlap, which means they can go on top of each other if needed. Like that's an overlap. Bring that over. They can really go anywhere. It's just something to fill the background. All right. I could do a little more, but for the most part, I am done. And I have this great Jeff Koons inspired balloon dog. I love that balloon dog that he makes. It's one of my favorite things. And actually, I'm sure if you look for it, you'll probably see this balloon dog, like kind of just hanging around. Sometimes I see like pictures of it at the store, or like I'll find pictures of the balloon dog all over the place. It's so weird. So keep an eye out. You might actually see copies of it or pictures of it, a little bit of everywhere. And that is it. I hope y'all enjoyed this grand project, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.